I was interrupted rudely. Um, yeah. So back to Thanos. Yeah, your grade. I give you. Give you an A. I think you nailed it. Yeah, you nailed it. I mean, you're pretty strong in just about every position. Your bench has some good upside. Yeah, I mean, I think the Hines pick is. I can't even say it's a throwaway. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'll give you an A. Give you an A. Russell Wilson, DJ off the bat, they're gonna be tops. You know that. Jordan Reed, if healthy, he's gonna be tops. Evans, top 15. We'll see what happens with him. Could be back to top 5, 10. Yeah, give you an A, man. Nailed it. Moving right along. I'll name this team later. It's the new guy. Stafford, Zeke, Lynch, AJ Green, T.Y. Hilton, Walker, Larry Fitz, Panthers D, kicker on the bench. Chris Carson, starting running back on the bench. It's a good sign. Crowder, target monster from Alex, plays in the slot. Good sign. Penny, just in case Carson loses his job. Good sign. James White, you already know what he's going to give you. John Brown is getting a lot of hype in the offseason. I think he might be the wide receiver to have over there in Baltimore. Can't get mad at that. Connor. With the Bell situation, shit, Connor's looking better and better every minute. And Danny Amendola. Now, Danny Amendola is not the greatest, but if he's taking over the Landry role in Miami, just go back and look at Landry's numbers, and you get that at fucking pick number 172. You get that? If he gets those? If the last draft grade was an A, what is this? A plus? This is it's a good team. Zeke, Lynch, AJ Green, Ty, Life. Those are target monsters. Delaney, how did you get this team? It's honestly a trend in this league, man. You know, a new person comes in and they win the fucking league. That's what it is. A new person come in. Maybe I gotta leave next year and then come back the next year after that to win the league. I mean, this is a solid fucking draft. Solid. You gotta get an A plus. From what I see, it's an A plus. What your weakest starter? Your weakest starter is what? Delaney Walker, who's consistent every year. The only reason he's weak is because he's hurt with some sort of undisclosed injury to his foot. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. It's a good draft. It's an A plus. I don't know. It's an A plus. A new guy again might just win. Fucking this is ridiculous. All right, I'm good. Love, enjoy. Moving right along. Here's Tom Brady, Gurley, Freeman, Funches, Woods, Graham, Mixon, Vikings, kicker, Benjamin, Shepard, uh, Duke, Theo, Austin Safarian Jenkins. So many names. Mariota and Moncrief. Moncrief was he recently signed to Jags? He was always there. Moncrief. All right. Brady solid. Gurley. I mean, you saw what he did last year. Need I say more? Devontae Freeman, solid. He actually gets a lot of goal line touches, more than you look it up. He gets a lot more than you think. Funches. I'm not a fan of Funches, but I mean he is their one, so he's gonna get targets. He picked up one of the wide receivers from the trio of wide receivers in with the Rams. Now Woods, Cup, and Cooks. I'm sitting here all season long trying to figure out preseason, trying to figure out who's gonna get the most targets. Here's my conclusion. Every week is going to be someone different. That's just how their offenses run. But red zone targets, Cooper Cup got the majority of them. I think it was him and Watkins last year, and Watkins is gone. So who are those targets going to? I think Cup gets an increase. My opinion. He's the bigger he's the bigger target. We know Cook is not getting that work. He'll get your long bombs. He'll spread. That's nothing too. Cook helps out. Cup stretches the field. The middle's wide open for Woods and Cup. I personally think Cup is the more consistent person, but I mean, I'm not gonna get mad at you for Woods. I know Cook's got all the money, but I just don't see him getting all the targets. So in my order, I have it: Cooks, Woods. I'm sorry, the Cup, Woods, Cooks. Try saying that shit 3 times fast. All right, Jimmy Graham, solid tight end, solid. Aaron will use his ass. I'll tell you that much. He's one of them. They were using him wrong, so he's gonna use him right. Mixon is a definite candidate to break out. He's in your flex. Your running back situation is crazy. Your starters are crazy. Your bench players are more of the pass catching type. Smart. Benjamin is going to get the majority of the targets in Buffalo. The problem is the O-line is terrible, so they're never going to pass the ball because that quarterback is going to be laying on his back all the time. And if he's not laying on his back, he's going to be an off-target ass quarterback. I don't know, man. Sterling Shepard, he takes over the role of Adam Thielen. You saw what Adam Thielen did last year. I wanted Shepard bad. I did not get Shepard. You might have yourself a gem, my friend. Duke Johnson, we all know his role. He's solid. He's going to catch some passes. Same thing Theo. Those two are pretty much, freaking fracked. They know their roles. Austin Seferian-Jenkins as your backup tight end. I like it. I don't like Bortles, but I like Austin Seferian-Jenkins. He can catch the ball. He can do some things. Marcus Mariota, backup quarterback to Tom Brady. He's supposed to be better this year, but I don't know. I mean, Mariota, I don't know, man. He's supposed to be in a better offense that's going to suit him. It's funny, like, if they actually do that or do what they say they're going to do, Mariota can have a monster year. I mean, just the same thing he did in Oregon. Just play the same way. I mean, he'd be hurt by third game, but, those first 2 games, I don't know. Anyway, Moncrief, you got another Jacksonville. I don't know. You got 2 pass catchers from Jacksonville. Jacksonville don't really throw the ball that much. I wouldn't went with Moncrief, but hey, teachers on. Everybody's different. And your Vikings defense, I didn't mention. Vikings defense was solid last year. They're going to be solid again this year. You should be okay. I actually like your draft. I like it. I don't like giving out too many A's, man. Makes me like I'm getting soft out here, So I'm not. You get a B plus. Not too thrilled about your Funches, and I told you got the wrong one with Woods. Second tier, but not the first choice with the Rams. You get a B plus. Not bad. He should make the playoffs for this team. I don't see why not. Like, if Shepard becomes who I think he's going to become, we have something. We definitely have something. All right, moving right along. Well, the last one. The last one. The Iron Bank. Dollar bills, y'all. Dollar signs. All right. Deshaun Watson, Kareem Hunt, Carlos Hyde, Hopkins, Marvin Jones Jr., Ingram, Sammy Watkins, Rams defense, who's supposed to be killing this year. Oh, excuse me. A kicker, Isaiah Crowell, Kenny Stills, Sanu, Paul Richardson, Tyler Lockett, Geo. I have no use for Geo, by the way. And Broncos defense. You got two defense. You got two solid defense. You trying to lock down that position? Okay. That's what you did there. All right, Watson. Listen, off the bat, I think he can literally win you your league. That's how I feel about Watson. He can win you your league. People think, oh, it's a fluke, blah blah blah. There's a stat that came out that he had the most, the most attempts that were that could have been intercepted or something like that. That's a fluky stat. You know, he had a solid preseason. It's a fluky stat. All right, Kareem Hunt, he's going to take a step back because Spencer Ware is there, and supposedly Andy's offensive system really doesn't feature a back getting the amount of touches he got last year. True, I agree with that. He will take a step back, but he's not going to be a bum. He's still going to be a number one, in my opinion. Carlos Hyde as your second running back. He's starting right now. Solid. He looked good in the preseason to me. Hopkins, he's going to get his targets. I think he'll take a step back, though. He's going to regress a little bit. So you have two players who should regress, and another player who the experts think will regress. I don't agree with that. It's Watson. Marvin Jones Jr., he had a great season last year. I think that's going to continue, honestly. He just offers more. Actually, let me take that back. Now, I said earlier, I'm not a believer in Galladay as far as a breakout. But it's shown when Galladay plays, Marvin Jones' numbers takes a hit. And Galladay is going to play more than ever. So Marvin Jones might get some regression here, honestly. Like, I don't think Galladay is going to be like, oh my God, astronomical. But at the same time, he will get something. He will get some targets that's going to take away from Marvin Jones. So they're going to kind of like screw each other over, if you ask me. Evan Ingram, people are low on him because last year he got a ton of targets because everybody was hurt. Everybody's back, and they're all healthy. This is why I disagree with that. Evan Ingram, I'm a Giants fan. I watched those games. He dropped a shitload of passes. This year, he's catching the ball at a much better rate. He might not get the amount of targets, but he's going to be a lot more efficient. And oh, by the way, they're going to double Odell all day long, leaving Sterling Shepard and Ingram single coverage. Ingram is a wide receiver playing a tight end. It's a charade, I tell you. But he should get a lot of targets. That concussion thing is something to watch, though. I think that was a second concussion. He could be one of those guys, man. I hope not. Like I said, I'm a Giants fan. We'll see. Sammy Watkins. Okay, so Tyreek Hill is not going to get any of the red zone targets unless they're throwing the ball from fucking 30 yards out. So that's not going to happen, right? Minimum 30 yards out, because that's just who he is. Sammy Watkins is going to get probably him and Kelsey all the red zone targets. The thing is, Sammy Watkins has done nothing in the preseason. They talked up a good game. Oh, Sammy Watkins, they have a great rapport with Patrick and with Holmes and Mahomes. What the fuck? I haven't seen anything. I have him in another league too. I'm like, what the fuck? But we'll see. We'll see when the real games begin. Maybe they were hiding him. I don't know. Right now, it looks like Your boy Tyreek Hill is the one to have over there. But we'll see. Rams defense loaded, loaded, loaded. Um, Crowell was hurt in the preseason. Uh, he was supposed to be the starter. I think he kind of lost that job. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Even if he isn't, he is a starter. They're gonna play Powell a lot. That's a loaded backfield. Those two. Fun fact. Strength of schedule. The Jets have the easiest run strength of schedule. So Crowell and what's the other guy named Blau Powell? Yeah, they might have some serious value. Also, you have a rookie quarterback. They're not gonna want to throw the ball over the yard. Are you crazy? And then your coach is Todd Bowles, a defensive-minded coach. They don't throw the ball over the yard. It ain't gonna happen. They're gonna run this damn ball. So you might have something there, especially if he beats out Powell for touches. We'll see. Kenny Stills, I believe he's going to be the number one in Miami. I'm sorry, I don't believe in Parker. I've been saying it. He's terrible. Been terrible for years. I don't think all of a sudden, oh, let's just get rid of all these people. Now Parker's going to be better. He's terrible. Okay, he's terrible. Sanu, you know what time it is with him. He might lose out on some targets because Ridley is looking good. Ridley's looking good, but you know, Sanu's always been solid every year. We'll see. I don't really know. That one's kind of hard to call. I'm not sure. Paul Richardson. Some people, I'm not a fan, to tell you the truth. I like Tyler Lockett. You know, I know I was against Cooks, but more times than none, you follow the money, right? Your man Lockett just got paid. You don't just pay people to not use them. You don't. And Seattle has who now? They have Tyler Lockett. They got Baldwin. Tyler Lockett. I said that already. Tyler Lockett. Yeah. That's what they got. Nothing else. Lockett, Baldwin. Lockett, Baldwin. That's it. That's it. Supposedly there's some tight end out there that's playing well. I'm buying into that shit. We'll see. Cincinnati, you went with Gio Bernard. Gio backing up Mixon, and you don't know Mixon is not you. He was somebody else. So you got Gio. I don't understand the pick. I guess if you don't believe in Mixon, let's see what Gio did last year. La 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 la. Oh my God, he had a terrible year. The last couple games are not bad though. I don't believe in Gio, honestly. He's no more than a handcuff. And if Mixon works out, the offensive line is supposed to be improved. They look terrible in preseason though. Terrible. So we'll see. And the Broncos defense. I was selfish of you to take up a nice defense and not leave anything on the waiver wire for anyone else to pick up. Thanks. Thanks a lot. So yeah, your defenses are all locked down. You're pretty good. All in all, I think you did a pretty damn good job, man. A pretty damn good job. I give this a B plus. Iron Bank, a B plus, man. God damn, I didn't give out any D's this year. Yeah, I realize that there's no D's. There's barely any C's. I don't even remember. Everyone did a crazy, phenomenal job at the draft. This is not normal. Where are you finding these people from? Commish. Where are my easy guys? Where are my guaranteed wins? The fuck, man. Like I said, 11 points. Look at the projection. Go back. Go look at the projection. 11 points separate the worst team to the best team. It's unheard of. Other leagues I've been in, and even now, some of the projections people are projected to score 110, 130, 120. There's nobody over 100 in this league. Nobody. That's insane. So whatever, man. So those are my draft grades. 2018. Like it, love it. I don't give a shit. This is the format I'm using. I'm not doing the writing and typing, all that shit takes way too long. You gotta see this ugly face for 20 minutes on this video. I think it's a total of almost an hour on this shit. Good luck, y'all. And just remember, when you play me, just bench all of your stars, please. Alright, gotta go. I got a life. I'm lying.